Seattle, Washington. Football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad. It was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football. So are we. Match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
This is the New Year's.
Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are under. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it.
I'm glad we did, huh? That boy ain't even in the game. I got to put him in. Damn, I can't even put that nigga in.
Who?
It's over with Michael Kendrick. That nigga KJ Wright slow though. That nigga Michael Kendrick faster than him. That bitch can hit though, fuck it. I just saw it.
The 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the toss, here's Michel. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Play action, now it's Brady. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch. The beauty of being able and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now this throw caught left side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle is going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line.
Give my fucking yards back, man.
They'll run it here. This is James Lane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Brady.
Come on, man.
And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
That's a kid.
A great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kyle Van Noy able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete.
I got to put DK in. DK would have caught that. Josh Gordon, you can smoke to my weed. Both of them boys 6'3". Come on, Brad.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
DK.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 87 yards. And they are able to strike first here on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. He was looking for Edelman there.
Give this motherfucker don't say nothing, nigga. You know what I'm talking about.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
What about his Thomas and Train?
Man, he needs to send that bitch to you, JB.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. 6-0 our score after one. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Shit.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Russell was
short of the marker by
covered
just
up and shit, and niggas somehow escaped
second and
and threw the fucking ball. Cheating ass shit, man.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh,
nothing on the screen that time. Now
Hey,
it's
nigga, don't be on the bitch and thinking like
so
you
many screen passes
my
are
ass,
the result of
nigga.
excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's got the ball tips the play off. The running back, he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that.
And he's going to be taken down.
Yeah, don't get on this motherfucking microphone thinking like I ain't put up no points on your
Coming
ass.
in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Yeah, I ain't playing all going.
Nigga, that's
I ain't
points.
doing nothing. I gotta go work.
Sit here.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash. Just
I was trying to shoot the nigga.
And Myers.
Hold on, Kodak. So you mean to tell me I ain't get on the game and say, bro, I was tired of sleep. So you ain't hear me say it.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do
I got your motherfucking ass. Nigga, it's Thanksgiving Day, nigga. I don't have to go to work. Nigga, everybody could do it.
To their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Give me your truck.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
What ran there said? Ran in the part of 2.
And that
You
drive
ain't
stage
said
is
shit.
insane, doesn't it?
Ran from
When they
here
see
too.
that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Nah, they won last week. They won last week. They was the other day. They won when you played, Kodak.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Brady now to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle off.
I thought y'all say Kathleen stay right around the corner.
But they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. On 2nd down, Michelle. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this one brought in by Sanu. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the 1st down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And now he's going to use... And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
That was about 3 weeks ago. She tried to get us.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This is White on the screen. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
They got a trophy, dude.
Again, it's Brady. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Well, she tell them to go put the call in your name, in her name.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Before you get the call? I mean, she got the income. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Nah, but he know, man. Man, the one that showed that nigga how to say a call just about.
Play action. It's Wilson. Being chased out left.
He was on
and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short game when he took off running.
Yeah.
Completes it to Dixon. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But I'm pushing them to do it. He was like, I'll give y'all a week, you too. Like, I had ended up going to jail.
They go play action now. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Kyle Van Noy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and the sack resulted.
A game there of 30 big ones.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about it. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Now left side on the swing pass, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. And he's got another first down. 23.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it.
The door handle, everything just too lit in the car. Like, I don't like that car.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Dante Hightower able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. So after the INT, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at about the 31. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Wilson. Flushed out. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Now Wilson. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Play action. Now it's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Brady, and the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Give credit to KJ Wright. He was disrupting defensively. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Brady 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he? And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there. You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all...
Hold up, boy.
See you later, Junior.
You on Grand Theft Auto, man? They had double rap or one of them damn days. I think it was.
Shit. Gotta look cool out there, huh, Joe? Yeah, bro, here I go, man. I'm back. Why my mama outside? Bring your fat ass on here.
Timeouts, but
Man, fucking
very
blind
little
ass.
reason to use them at this point.
Bitch. You'll be blind and fat, bitch.
I'd rather be fat than blind.
Bitch, you fat and blind. Bitch, you must forgot before you left Walmart, you had some big ass
And you
bifocals.
fat and blind too, bitch.
Hey.
Okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they? They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home.
Hey, what that little Chris Cup is? I know he ain't running like no little hoe now.
Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win. They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages.
He talking about going to the store, go buy some cigars or something. Went shopping.
Yeah.
Time here, boy, you hungry, boy? While I'm putting this shit in his oven.
I always trash ass that online.
ain't want Evans.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5.
That's all right. I can eat that much.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Wilson wants to throw it.
Oh, you did?
He lets it fly for Lockett.
Man, piece of shit.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Patrick Chung, got a hand in, knocked it away.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. There's Wilson to throw. Steps away to his left. Will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
That's why you ain't going to talk to me, though, really? You going to act like that?
Yeah, acting like a bitch.
You want to act like you on your cycle?
Yeah, my man.
You on your administrator?
Yep, you go give me some tampons.
Yeah, man.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
I need soup. That nigga look. Yo, it's better than you gotta eat her. That mama said you gotta eat her. You don't wanna eat that shit.
Wait, take wide, Eddie.
Look it up, man.
Brady down, 1st down. Caught by Sanu. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pick out of 16 yards.
I told y'all, man, I'm bleeding. Fuck you, man, nigga.
On 1st down, Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
I see what you gonna give me some
to make the grab. And the Patriots get a score closer.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, Dave.
Yeah, that's just something maybe
Let me see what that nigga playing. I don't even know what he playing. Oh, he ain't playing shit. He just in here. Who the fuck is he? Nigga that joined the party and I ain't playing the game.
Maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Boy, there,
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Hey, tell him about show out.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Little nigga we playing in the game. Little nigga with
man. It's a nigga in the party the other day. Yeah, the little youngster in that bitch. He acting like that. Now at first he had me. I thought they really had some money. But when a nigga press the issue like that, cuz you ain't living like you say you will, folks.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Your mama works,
3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point. As this one is all but over.
What else
they use the timeouts here?
Like,
for sure.
I'm gonna get me a Jaguar. I want to play the Jaguar.
He gonna get the Jaguar.
And if he breaks down, I'm not gonna fix it up. I'm gonna just let it sit on the side of the road. Nigga like, man, I got $500. So he said something about it. I guess he wanted to get away. So James, Mafia was like, man, shit, nigga, that's up that bitch there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was like, nah, man, I'm good. He was like, shit, you feel like you got money to get away like that, nigga? Come on.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
In that bitch talking about they had jumped the nigga.
Wilson.
You know what I'm saying? You in the party and that bitch talking about you jumped the nigga like that's real nigga shit. First off, you know what I'm saying? You don't get no strikes off jumping the nigga. Then when the nigga pull back up and he's 6 deep, they 5 deep, he's 6 deep. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was on 3-0. They 5 deep, it was on 3.
He said it was 5 of them and it was 6 of the other people. That's why I was like, you mean to tell me y'all couldn't just handle one-on-one? Oh, it's one-on-one and one extra nigga? Y'all just jumped one nigga. It's 6 of y'all just jumped the nigga talking about, man, I knew he had it and all that. Nigga talking about he got a gun and all this here. I told what kind of gun it is?
No.
And then I'm like, cuz, what kind of gun it is? He like, talking about it's a 4.5. I like, how many times they been shooting?
The Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Yeah, he like 6, he like 7, 8.
You play to the
man, 4.5, man, that bitch hold 15, 14 in the clip, 1 in the chamber.
Late in the game
all day long.
You know what I'm saying? Let you put a stick in there.
Man, I don't know. I was like, you shot him before? He was like, yeah, how many times you shot? About 1.
I guarantee you.
You shot it 1 time? He was like, yeah, man, somebody lied, you expect me to shoot? That nigga been lying. Like I told that nigga, you ain't never had a gun. You ain't never shot a gun. Cause you ain't living the way you say you living. Then you in this bitch talking about y'all people talking about I'm finna go get some eggs. Go buy your own food. Don't have your daddy go buy your food neither, nigga. Do some shit that you want to claim
in the back of the end zone.
Then he saying that bitch somebody ain't gave him $500.
Decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Hey, Dad, you can deposit your check. He was like for $100. Then you in the bitch talking about 500. Cause I just heard you say your dad's check was $100. I ain't never bust him out on that one. I let him ride.
I was ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense is struggling.
They try
to put together something here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker Bobby Wagner. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So the victory here for Seattle. I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done.
The more he talks, he's like one of the niggas like he'll start a story off and he'll be so good, like he'll be believable.
Key player who participated in this game.
See, I only like one game ball.
Man, I was like that nigga lying. That shit ain't real, folks.
Everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
You mean to tell me they got baked macaroni in the box?
No, you bake it. No, you boil it and then you throw it in the oven.
That's homemade macaroni, fool.
Well,
and then you put Velveeta cheese up in there and all that. But you put your cheese up in there, all your different cheeses and shit.
Well, yeah.
Cause it's homemade macaroni. You dummy. What you thought you went and crafted the noodles yourself?
No, because when you say homemade, nigga, homemade is based when you
make it from scratch.
Scratch, yeah.
Yeah, that means she got some pasta noodles, like some pasta macaroni, boiled them, put them in the oven, put a little pepper on, a little butter, all that stuff, and then you know what I'm saying, let it cook with the cheese on there. And she baked it. That means them homemade macaroni, folks. Nigga retarded, man. What the hell be wrong with people, man?
You went to Texas, man.
Man, I don't call.
What is? Let me take this broadcast out, cause people can hear.